Hello, you. OnlyHathos here. Glad to see ya. I want to welcome you back to a special today of Subsistence. As the thumbnail said, we are doing a showcase special for you. Just wanted to let you know that in addition to my recorded series, I am also playing on a server hosted by Bender24K. His link is in the description. And on this server, I am sharing a base with AK Mommy. And she and I have been working on this base. And we are in May, so I should be okay. I'll leave my sweater. But I want to show you a little bit of what can be done later in the game as you get things going. And what we've done so far. And a couple things. The cool thing is this 1, 2, 3, 4. This server is PvE, as you know, Subsistence is. However, it is also for people learning the game. And everyone here is so helpful. So helpful. So Not Yours is a creator. Her link is also in the description. She streams Monday nights, and I play. I do not stream, and I don't record, but I'm playing, and I'm in her stream. So, let me show you what we've done. AK Mommy is the bomb, and she is a fantastic co-op player. She built me this. We were having troubles with our server that when we logged off, after we logged off, we went to go relog in, we were finding we were losing our stuff. So we now make it a habit of stripping down before we log off. So let me just give you, we're going to go start at the top. So we have this here. These are metal gates. And this is for Basher. He also co-ops not as often as we do, but he does show up. She made this really nice desk, and the cool thing is the furniture here all has storage. So that has storage, this has storage, the bed doesn't, but this big tall armoire has storage. We have windows. I have my window open. It is now May. We go out these doors, and she is doing a walkway over here to this side. And let me turn around and show you the house from this part. Isn't that amazing? Now, over there, that building is Bender24's masterpiece. That's our diving base. Inside there is a storage container with oxygen tanks, diving gear, etc. because it sits right above the entrance of the cave of this northwest lake. Now, let me show you where we're located. This is our place, and this is the diving. And Bender's place is up here. And So Not Yours, her place is here. She's the one who streams on Monday nights. And again, her link will be in the description. And this is Little Lady, and she also is a content creator. Her link is in the description. I'm just going to check to see if we have... Okay, on top of this mountain is our ski lodge. We're working on getting these zip lines set up. So I believe the base, is it this one? I think takes us to the ski lodge. I'm not sure. And if I can, I will definitely get us a little pic of that. These are other individuals' bases. Hunters and raiders are not on. And here is another person's base. And someone's building something here. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I know. Now, Bear from Bare Bones Survivor 1, his link is also in the description. This is his base. And he has a special video where he built this staircase to go over the fence. Now, if you've watched my videos, this is the line, the cutoff line, and this game has a fence that goes into the void that you really can't do much of anything there. It's the end of the map, and he figured a way to get over it. I thought that was pretty cool. So let me show you as we come back in here, and we'll go downstairs, and she made this little slope from a slanted window. This is our garden. Now she set this up, otherwise I would have known what I was doing when I did mine. But this is where we have our garden. It has not only water, but it also has lights. And we keep our seeds and stuff in there. This is our water pump. She's so good at keeping this up. This is the furniture workbench. And that's where she made my bed, armoire, and such. Eventually we'll be able to make couches and all kinds of things. And that is like towards the end game. This is the distillery. And she looks like she's making some alcohol. And then we'll go downstairs where we first started. And we have our stove. And we have our miner or extractor. And then when you come in the front door, we have our storage container here. We have a shelf here, which also holds things, which is really nice that these things hold so much. And then we have our electrical bench. We have our workbench. We have our refinery and our mass generator and our recycler and another stove here to keep you warm. We have our generators, and this is where we have our oxygen tanks and diving stuff. So everyone is encouraged to try to create their own, but if they need help, they get help. So what I'm going to do, oh, and then these cabinets. So this game offers you the opportunity to make all kinds of storage stuff. Let me check our chickens. We have 3 animals. Water, okay, that's not bad. And our storage, this is something cool, is our power storage and mass storage is underneath. So that's pretty cool, I think. And this is a view from this side. Isn't that nice? Now, this server, we're going to, like I said, it is a learning server. Eventually we will go ahead and go into winter so everyone can experience winter, and also for those who want to experience other parts of the game, and then we'll eventually turn on hunters and such. We did a, let's see, where's the sun? It's gonna set soon. Okay, so let me just get some wood. Now, we did a demonstration, and you can see that through So Not Yours live stream video. It was last week. So today is the 28th. So you'd have to go peek at her channel and see. We did a demonstration where Bear was so kind as to be our test subject, and we set up the Claymores here on the beach and had him run through it. Now, we set them up. He's not on our BCU, so he's not on our team. So he was able to get those triggered for us to show the effects. And we wanted to check, or we all discussed the possibility to see if we could do the same thing with animals. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try that in the morning. We traditionally have a brown or black bear that will spawn usually over in that area, right by the big grub tree you see, or right and the rock over there off to the right. So what we're going to do is we are going to set up our claymores, and then in the morning we are going to see about the pulling a bear to see how it affects the animal life. Now, these, when they're triggered, they will take the, well, when Bear tried it, he got bounced. He ran across one here, got blown over here, and then ran this way and got blown over here, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So we've got these 4 claymores set up. The good thing is, since I set them up, I don't trigger them. So, in the morning, we are going to pull ourselves a bear, the animal, and give it a shot. Let me get these chickens fed. So in the refrigerator closest to the stove, we have our raw stuff. And in this refrigerator, we have our cooked items. Cool thing is that I did not know and discovered that in the stove, you can store these items in the bottom. Thought that was pretty cool. Because we're always looking for... I gotta get this. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and feed them. Give them some water. The tomato soup seems to do best for the chickens. So that's good. And I'm doing okay, but I just want to top off a little bit of this. I'm going to put the... Another cool thing I noticed is, let's show you. So let's pull 2. Now you see how our eggs are kind of deteriorating, spoiling, you know, the little green bar. Okay, so now they're down a little bit, right? They're still edible, but if you go in here and cook one, let's say you said, nah, I don't want to cook that, right? Look what it does to the vegetable. Puts it all the way back to full health. So, same thing goes with the onions, tomatoes, carrots, all the things you have, and they will go back to the being completely unspoiled. So that's something to keep in mind. So let me go ahead. And then this little trick I love, you can walk out here. You're not going to sink down into the water, but it's low enough that if you fish, you can catch your fish, but you just walk right out here and your feet are in the water and you can grab water into your canteen. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on. And we're going to put our stuff here. Boop, and then our fishing stuff's over here. And then our animal fertilizer put up here along with some. And so see, the cool thing is at nighttime, right? So if you have power, you can turn on the lights and your stuff will grow. These are all pretty much ready to be plucked, and so I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on that or power, but I wanted to show you, you can set it up so that you do have power and you can grow, let me see, is everything almost, but not quite. And if you want to turn on the water, the cool thing is, I think all these are full, so we're not going to worry about those. That's, not quite full, but let's go ahead and turn that on. The, I'm not sure how the automation works, but I do know if you turn on the water and walk away, as soon as it hits 100%, it will stop. So I am going to make sure that we have all our weapons full of ammo. Oh, I only get 2 in there. Okay. All right, got my bow ready. And as soon as morning comes, we will go and pull ourselves a bear and see how they react to the claymores. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's give us a night. There we go. So we're just going to wait till morning. All right, we are back and it is morning and the sun is rising, and I made tomato soup while it was nighttime. So now that we can see that beautiful sunrise coming up over there, let's go get a bear. An animal bear. Versus bear that I call him from Bare Bone Survivor. Alright, I'll pick up some wood while we're here. Oh, we got ourselves a little box. And I'm thinking, there we go. Oh, and we have a deer there too. Oh, but I think he heard me. That's alright. So we want this bear to chase us on. Alright, come on. There. We want him down on the beach to run through here. Okay. And I'm thinking I want him to run over this Claymore first. Oh, did he stop chasing? There he is. I have to get him to come to us. Come on, dude. Oh, well, it looks like
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna run along here. And it looks like the claymores do not affect the bears. Oh, that's disappointing. So, get our happy butt in here. We're just gonna shoot them. That's really disappointing, though. I kind of hoped it would work, but that answers our question. We know the claymores don't work on the bears. Now, unfortunately, I think they... Not unfortunately, but I do know that they will work on anyone who is not part of our base. I'm gonna see if I can pick them up. I can either dismantle or move them. Well, I need this circle. I don't want any of the other players on here to be affected. So I guess we'll put him here underwater in case someone comes by. Don't want them to step on it. The one thing is, Bare Bone Survivor did not die from stepping on them. So that's the good part. But now we know they don't work on animals. So they only work on humans. So, unfortunately, once you put them down, you cannot pick them back up. You can only move them or dismantle them. So, I'll have to talk to my teammates. Oh. And see if they want to dismantle. Because when you dismantle, you only get half of your stuff back. Alright, so we're going to put this... Oh, gosh darn it. I'm going too far. One more time. And I know AK Mommy, who is my buddy and my partner in our house, is going to wonder what on earth I did. Alright, let's go ahead and get an antidote since the bear got me. And use that. That'll get rid of my infection. So now that we have disputed that or tested that, I want to show you what Bear did with the line, the fence line. Because this is, like I said, showcase. Oh, we'll get ourselves a bag. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I forgot to put that bear meat up. That's all right. So, let's see. I'm going to look at the map real quick. Am I going the right spot? Yep. Just go this way. This way. Over this way. Oh, you could see his... Can you see that in the distance? Right above the trees? That's part of his staircase. It's like a staircase to heaven. I'll show my age, and I think we, my high school class, graduation class, we were allowed to choose a song to represent our class when we graduated. And we wanted this song, but, the Stairway to Heaven song, but it was nixed by the principal. I don't know why, but whatever. I'm not going to say whether or not it was top of the charts at that time, because then you'll really be able to see how old I am, and we're not doing that. All right. But I want to check out this staircase, and let's go take a look. There's a chicken. What are you going to run to somebody? And normally you run to... All right, so here we are at the fence line. And as you know, can't go through the fence. That it goes all the way around the map. But Bare Bones Survivor built this staircase. And now you'll see where the top of the fence is here, where the barbed wire is. And he stated that the actual graphics... Do I hear a wolf? Yeah. That the actual map part exceeds above the fence line. Look at this. Look at it. Now there's the other part of the fence. Goes right underneath here. Look at this. Now that is Bare Bones Survivor's place right there. Over there is the diving, and far in the distance where you can see the 446, that's my base. So we're going to cross the fence, and we're going to go down. Now we're going into unknown part. I've always wondered about this. This is so cool. But you cannot do the trees. Oh, but we can harvest. Oh, that's nice. So many times, I'm going to tell you, that I have played this game and seen things on the other side of the fence and can't get to it. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is some. Look at that. And there's... Oh, look. Got a blueberry. I'm going to eat that. But there's no animals. I don't see any ores. It is pretty flat over here. Just see trees that you can't chop, but you can collect stuff on the ground. That is pretty darn cool. Thank you, Bare Bones Survivor, for testing that out, because we're always on the server challenging each other to try different things. And this was our challenge to him. So I'm not sure, because you figure this takes, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sets of stairs on this side. And then you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms. And then, let me see here. If you're afraid of heights, this probably makes you nervous. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think he said it took about 18 or 20 stairs on this side. There it is. Showcase that. Look at that. Oh, booyah. So I thought that was pretty darn cool. I want to take you over. We'll just go right along here. Oh. Now, the server is set on easy mode. So most of the animals around here are level 1 unless they've killed someone and then they've leveled up. So it's not like my game that I record for y'all where they're anywhere between level 1 and 5. Oh, look. A box right outside his door. Huh. Okay, so he built his here. He does not have a chicken in there. I'm gonna get this ore just because, you know. Now, if you do co-op with someone, it is a little bit different in that you're both on the same base. But if you join a server and you do not buddy up with someone, like Bare Bones, he's just by himself, but this is his base. He has set up a BCU, and if you look in the bottom right, you see where it says Bare Bones Survivors Base. This is his base. And he's looks like, and we are all pretty much on a how's this stuff doing? Okay, that's good. We are all pretty much on a honor system, in that even though you could see I had access to all his stuff, I don't take it because he's learning. He knows the game, but other bases people are still learning, so we don't want to take their things. But cool thing is, if you wanted to try Subsistence and you really don't want to be completely alone, you can always join a server. I strongly suggest you get to know the people who are hosting the server first. You are welcome over here, but you'll need to join Bender 24's Discord to have access. And then the nice thing is that, oh, hey, Mr. Bear. No, I'm not in the mood. But the cool thing is it's hit and miss because we have players who play here from various parts of the country. So sometimes somebody's on, sometimes somebody's not. But if you are on and someone else is on, it could be an invaluable asset to be able to have someone on and ask questions. Like if you're sitting there going, I don't know how to get this, I'm not sure how to get that. Or I'm like just one item short of building something. Usually a lot of us, well, there's Bare Bones. Gosh, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember everybody who's been on here for a while, that we've got some decent stock that we're always willing to try to help out. And if we've got it available, we'll share it, which is nice. I mean, it doesn't really, it helps, but we all like pay it forward. See if we can get this before this bear comes after me. Yeah, he's not growling, so. Derp derp. I think I got this tree before, because this is the tree that I... Oh. And of course, the good thing of having the game set on easy is when a plane crashes, then you have no pilots to contend with. So, I like the way that AK Bobby set this up, so I don't have to go all the way around the beach, like from that tree, run all the way there to come in the base. I could just come straight here. Of course, there's logs and stuff I'm missing. And since I'm a loot goblin, I'm gonna come over and pick this up. Because you can never have enough materials. Because you never know what you're gonna make. Right? There we go. Oh, that was a hawk. Here he is up there. Good thing I am not fishing. Those little suckers like to come and get your stuff. They'll swoop down and get your fish. Ooh. They'll also, wow, you need some stuff. You need food and water. Let's go ahead and go put our eggs up. And since they're almost depleted down, we'll put those there. And I know this works good for them. Let's put that up. Get some water. Thought we had more water stuff here. There we go. What do we got in here anyway? Oh, we got a bunny. Let me go take a peek. We have 2 chickens and a bunny. And everyone's a level 7. Ooh. That's fancy schmancy. Oh, is that meat so good? Okay, I need to get that put up too. There. Alright. And let's go ahead and... What is it that the people say with the depot? Let's go ahead and get this stuff put away. Burr, 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 burr. And nope, we have our matchsticks. I'm not sure. In there. There we go. I need to fill up that canteen. I could have swore we had more canteens of water, but... Oh, we got 2 here. Let's put those away. And then I'll fill mine up. Okay. And then we may have time to run up and take a peek at these other bases. Let's go ahead and put our fishing stuff up. And we've got all these. I'm just going to eat because my protein's just a little bit low. Derp, 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 derp. Boop. Boop, boop. And I don't use those bullets. And we'll put these here. There. This is there. Looks like she was running some. So while she came on to play. Let's put this here. And we still have some daylight. So let's take a run over and take a peek at some of these other bases. Everyone has a different design. Everyone has a favorite design. I seem to completely repeat the same design over and over, which was kind of cool that I buddied up with AK Mommy because she made ours a little bit different and gave me a fresh look for a different base to work on. So, burp. Boop. Alright, so this is Bender 24's base. And he started off as a beginner and he's learning really fast. And, oh, I wanted to see about the cable. May have to wait and showcase that at another time because I'm not 100% sure where it goes. But this is Bender's base. He's learning. We all leave our doors open for the most part. Oh, look at this. This is spiffy. Oh, I could sit down. Yeah. And enjoy. This is pretty cool. I think I'm going to hold this like this for a few minutes. Okay. And then I can get up. And, oh, that's a clothing thing. That's pretty cool. So like I said, most of us leave our front doors open. And I'm trying to think if we'll have time. Where is... I'm thinking this is where we started from. Or where the... so let's go over to... we are going to go over to Little Lady's base, which was the starter base for everyone when they first came on. That's the base I went to until I decided where I could decide what, where I wanted to locate my base. So, and there's also a starter base on the other side of the map. So depending on where people spawn in, they always have a base that's already built that doesn't have a BCU. Well, Little Ladies does, but the other one doesn't. That they can go to and spend the night and not worry about dying right away while they learn and start gathering items. So let's go take a look here. Oh, wow. She really has done some work. I like this. Now, does she have... Okay, she don't have any chickens at all. I was going to try to help her out there. Okay. So she's got some stuff going on here. Water's good. Oh, she locked her door. Oh, let me go up here. I know she's been doing some renovating. Oh, I can't get up there. Let's see. Let's see. This door's open. Okay, so she's got a fridge out here. That's interesting. Now look at this. This is a cool setup. These are all her storage, her generators, 2 refineries, diving. This was our main base where everybody was collecting stuff and bringing it to her. So she's got all her works. Oh, this is the lathe. Isn't that the coolest thing? And this is her elevator, but I don't think I can use it. Wait a minute. Access denied. But this is her elevator. That is so cool. Alright, so let's go. Oh, can't go out that way. Gotta see which way I can go out, where I can go and explore. I just got a light out here. I want to go look at that. Now there is, that up there is So Not Yours' base. We'll go across here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up on that. But that is her outside garden. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. It's so pretty. All right. And then I got to get back to my base. But there's Little Lady's, So Not Yours base. Now, I want to find out where, I got to remember where the zip line is. So now I know I can do that one without Bender being here, but I'd have to find it. So right now we're just going to head back so we can get home before dark. Cool thing is these are all pretty close to each other. Oop, I'm getting a little low on stuff. I'm thinking this might be it, or this. I don't think it's from So Not Yours base. Or maybe that might be it. I'll have to double check with them. But, okay. I had those. I'm lost. Which way am I going? Which way's... That's So Not Yours. My base... My base is over here. This way. Alright. There's my circle. Okay. Oh, we're only 400. Yep. Whatever. Anywho, I thought that was pretty cool. We're a little low on protein and vegetables. So my energy, my stamina is not going to be the best, but that's all right. So I'm thinking maybe next time, as soon as I make note of where the zip line is, that I'll be able to take y'all up there and show you what that's like. And again, it's high up, but you go all the way up to the mountain because Bender set up like a ski lodge up at the tip of the mountain, and it is beautiful up there. Wish my memory was better and I could remember where the lift is. That's all right. We'll get there. Not that worried about it. Look at that. AK Mom did such a gorgeous job. That is so cool looking, isn't it? See how far you could go with this. And Subsistence, again, just in case for anybody new, is a one-person developmental team. And he is doing an amazing job. And I'm going to get another tomato soup to feed to the chicken and I guess the bunny rabbit. Because that gives them water and food. They prefer vegetables. Alright, so let's unload what we've collected. Oh, let me get this canteen full of water. There we go. Let's get a little bit low, but that's okay, because I'm not going to be staying on too much longer. Let's put that up. Guns over here. How many? Oh, I got plenty. Boom, boom. And then we'll go up here. Put this up. Go back down here, because I forget stuff. There. We'll put that in there. We're going to wait for this to turn. And while we're waiting for that, because I'm getting ready to log off, we're going to put all our stuff up. Boom, 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 boom. Doop, derp. Ooh, I'm low. Eat something. Yeah, this gives me everything. There we go. And then I'm going to sneak a tomato because that gives me a little bit of water. Is that done? Yep. Let's put that away. Put our wood away and there we go. So I am completely empty. And let's see. And I'm on the bed. Looking out. That's so pretty. So pretty. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's like showcase of what we can do on Subsistence, goals, things to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed that, And again, the links for all the creators I mentioned is in the description. Until next time, take care of you and yours. Bye.